to True Stories, episode 2.
Hello.
Bringing you the hottest news from the hottest new couple in town.
We're not married, love.
Not yet, Fred, but after Friday night, I'm thinking it's on the card.
Oh shit. What did I say?
What didn't you say? I remember the words love, you, and I somewhere in there. Not sure about the order, but
Oh my god.
it happened, guys. It happened. This week is a Halloween special. And we're gonna bring you some spooky shit. Spookier than when B&M burnt down last year. Spookier than Friday night at the races.
Spookier than Chico on a Friday evening. Spookier than you in the morning.
It's out though. It's out. The truth is out. You know, you may be wondering, last week he was only supposed to be a special guest, and this week I think he's going to remain on the show week after week. We can't get rid of him.
Oh, you can't get rid of me.
We've got the flashy new set.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Jesus
it's
Christ.
beautiful. We've been endorsed. You want to endorse us, you can also endorse us and just send us a bag of cash. We will take it with open arms. I would like to give a warm welcome to York's only magician, musician, drag artist, clown.
What?
Welcome, Magic Adam. Thanks for coming on the show.
Magic Adam. Ooh.
Magic Adam. You're a drag magician. You're
Why?
a bit of a musician. Yeah, what are you?
Magician, musician, technician, or you can just call me Dragic. Also rhymes in my life. Tragic. It's okay.
What got you into magic at first, Adam?
It was all my family members actually, predominantly my grandma and my granddad, my nana as well.
Who is your favourite drag magician that you've been inspired by?
Oh, Lily Savage, that was a big inspiration for me. Who else? Darren Brown is a big influence
Yeah,
in
he's
the
amazing.
magic world.
Yeah.
As it happens, I am the only drag magician
That
in
is
the world.
a total claim.
It
We
is
are
a total
sitting here
claim,
with
yeah,
the
it's somewhat-
only drag magician clown in the world. Where can the viewers at home, where can they see you doing this show?
Okay, so I'm going to be going on tour with, I guess, another drag magician. They're doing the first ever drag magic show in Europe. And we're going to be
Wow.
touring that. We're doing some dates in the UK, then we go over to Dublin, then we've got Paris, Milan, Berlin, Amsterdam, and then back to the UK. It's going to be fabulous. It's my first ever tour, so I'm feeling
that's
super
amazing.
excited.
Where can the beautiful people of York see you?
Oh, this December, doing a show with you, Fred.
Yeah, we might do a little thing or two.
Can we fix you a mug of Yorkshire
Good
Gold?
job.
Yes.
All right, let's go. I have a red one,
I got a green.
and we have a purple one, all filled with Yorkshire Gold. Now, Adam, I want you to pick a teapot.
I'm gonna go with the red.
The red.
Oh, this is a good one.
It's date night.
Who would you go on a date with? Local legends, Judi Dench, Magic Bowman, or Guy Fawkes?
Oh! I've got a gig with Magic Ballman next weekend at Bolton Abbey. I guess we're already going on a date, so if I had to choose, I'd probably go with Judi Dench.
Of course.
Oh,
Who wouldn't? I want you to pick.
Oh yeah, you pick.
Adam, you pick where you would take Judi Dench.
God knows why I would take Judi Dench to Bobo Lobo.
Bobo Lobos! We've got Spark here. You could
Yeah.
take Dame Judi Dench to Spark.
Okay.
You could take her to Pig and Pastry.
Pastry.
Classy. I think that's a little bit more up Judi Dench's street, if you ask
You're
me.
into that, aren't you?
The Golden Ball. We were all there last night. True story.
Which is right here.
Right here where we
13
are.
Long Days Walk.
13 Lord Mayor's Walk.
It's got to be Golden Ball.
Yeah, Golden Ball.
And
It's such a lovely atmosphere.
All right, I hope you enjoyed your Yorkshire Gold. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. It's been a pleasure having you.
Pleasure. Lovely.
All right, Adam, I have one more thing that I want to ask of you
Go.
before you go. Would you be able to make me up as fabulous, well, a little bit more fabulous like yourself?
You got it all over your jacket. Alright, and do you want to try and squeeze it on? So just, yeah, push it on. And, do they feel, they're not going to fall off now? Yeah, you did. And then just, cool.
And how did you do that trick?
I'll tell you the same thing I tell my nana. Mind your own business.
Watching repeats from an old TV show. See, I live in the moment.
Right guys, we're back and we're going to give you some help about all of your issues. We've had a few letters in this week, but we've decided that we can only answer one. Dear Bonnie and Fred, about a year ago I started going out with my boyfriend. He's really lovely and he's the best shag I've ever had, but I've started to have serious suspicions about whether or not he is staying faithful. Sometimes he goes out smelling of Paco Rabanne 1 million and he comes back smelling of Britney Spears Fantasy. I haven't worn that sugary shite since 2009, so it's not coming from me. Feeling like I needed the truth, I began to hatch a plan. Under the guise of getting fit, I downloaded the app Map My Run, suggesting that he did too, as since Greg's brought out their new vegan sausage roll, he's grown a couple of vegan rolls of his own. Long story short, one Saturday morning, he went out for his morning run on the Knavesmire. His tracker located him walking around the city walls. Disguised as a Roman reenactment soldier, I went out to find him. I sandwiched myself between a group of Vikings drinking IPAs out of horn and carrying what looked like fake crossbows. That's when I saw them. My boyfriend stood there on Micklegate Bar with some slag wearing a tartan skirt. I couldn't contain my anger as she stood there with her sporran swinging from side to side. I grabbed one of the crossbows from the Vikings and I shot the bitch with it. To my absolute horror, the crossbow was real! And she flew off the bar walls and into the middle of the street on Micklegate like a Geordie who couldn't make it past Micklegate Social. North Yorkshire police were there in a heartbeat, but they couldn't hold me because there's some loophole in the law where apparently an Englishman is well within his rights to shoot a Scotsman wearing a kilt on the York City walls unless it's a Sunday. I can't handle the guilt. Even if she got with my man, I know I've gone too far with this one. What can I do to make it right? In desperation, Rachel Nellist, South Bank. Rachel.
Well, Rachel.
Oh my God.
You're in a really sticky situation.
Well, you kind of are and you kind of aren't because you're not going to jail.
And I've spent a lot of time behind bars.
I've spent a lot of time in front of bars. But you're not spending any time around bars and probably not around the bar walls ever again.
The only thing I'd suggest is the guilt. That's what you gotta live with now.
Oh, it's going to be hard living with that guilt. Fred, it sounds
guilt.
like you've got a story to tell.
The guilt's coming back.
Hey, it's okay.
The guilt is back. Turned from love, I didn't need the pain.
Once or twice was enough and it was all in vain. Time starts to pass before you know it, you're frozen. Ooh, oh.
I didn't need the pain.
When the waves go still, when the waves.
Our charity of the week this week is CALM. CALM stands for Campaign Against Living Miserably. It's a UK-based male suicide prevention charity. Joining us today is someone who knows all too well the devastating impact male suicide can have. A very warm welcome to Jessie Lane.
Hey.
Hey. Now, your friend Joe tragically committed suicide earlier this year, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. Could you tell us in a few words why CALM is such an important charity?
I think, to me personally, and a lot of people I know, CALM has been such a good factor, especially because of Joe dying this year, and a lot of people know a lot of people that have taken their lives, especially in this age group. But what CALM does is, from like this age group to like older people, it covers everyone. It makes you feel like you're not alone. It helps you understand that it's not embarrassing, it's not a weakness, it's not something that you have to stress about by yourself.
Do they help you directly then?
Yeah, they can. What they can do is they can help you directly. directly. Me and a few of my friends have been to a few group sessions.
Okay.
So Calm go through other charities as well. There's one called SOBS, and that's for like just the grievance of families or even friends, and you just go and talk about it. You can go to these sessions, and it makes it a bit fun because you end up just sharing the memories. You never get over it, but you learn how to deal with it, and that's what they get through to you.
And keep the happy memories.
Absolutely, yeah. Just keep them alive, which is really important.
Now, I knew Joe only a little bit, but from what I knew, he was a really nice person. But you knew him on a whole nother level. You were his best friend. What was Joe like as a best friend?
Such a great guy. A bit of an idiot, but he'd make everyone laugh. When everyone was sad, he'd be like, come to my work, have a drink. Always there for everyone. But this is the thing, like, they always say the people that are the happiest are the people that hide in the most. He was the one that helped everyone through their bad times, especially at like the wake and the funeral, the amount of people that turned up. I just don't think he actually realised at the time how many people he had, which a lot of people don't. But
Would you say that charities like Calm sort of instill that there are people out there to talk to? In fact, there's loads of people that you can talk to.
Whether it is just your friend or family, and that is what Calm does. It's not always a sad event.
For the viewers at home, how could they support Calm?
Go onto the Calm website. They have loads of different phone numbers, so they have like the helplines, they have like a live chat that you can always go on to. Something you can just sign up to with like your email, with like people, like as a group or just by yourself. You can organise, like I said before, fundraisers, sort of like Macmillan do, so they do like the coffee mornings and stuff like that. Calm do that sort of stuff. Sports days, they do runs, all sorts of different stuff. It's all on, it says all on the website. You can even organise something, say, with your friends, speak to them about it, and they'll help you sort it out.
Awesome.
You know.
Do you know of anything that's coming up over the next couple of months?
I know, because I know there is a run down south happening at some point soon, but they have like, if you follow them on like Twitter, Facebook and stuff like that, they have regular updates of stuff that's in your area and all sorts of things, so they're always online, you know, they're always about. So.
Well, thank you very much for coming.
Not
to
a
talk
problem,
to me
thank
today.
you for having me.
I really appreciate it.
It's just not this one. Someone called.
Fashion in York. It is out there.
Is it?
It is. It's out there. I've seen it. When I see it, I snap it and I send it directly to you, the viewers at home, so you yourselves can become fashionable. And it's what I want to see. Are you gonna help me? You're gonna help me do a rundown of someone's look, Fred?
I am a fashionista myself.
You are a bit of a fashionista. That hat
Is working,
That
baby.
is. This week, I was walking down Bishopthorpe Road
Oh.
and I spotted Barbara Martin.
Ooh.
Casualty, The Bill, EastEnders, Hamlet on Broadway. What more could you want? I snapped a picture of her this week and I want to show you, Fred, and see what you think. I'm going to talk about where she shops in York. So I caught up with Barbara and she told me that her trousers are from a shop called Sahara, which is a boutique on Swinegate. I think it's pretty pricey, guys, but when they've got a sale on,
I'm not interested.
but maybe you will like the jumper more because, shock horror, Barbara Martin bought her jumper from Primani.
Oh, I love it, Primani, baby.
I asked her what her favourite charity shop in York was and she said it's the Red Cross on Melrose Gate, and I have to agree because they've got some really nice stuff. They also have a lot of new stuff donated by big brands, which is really good to know. Her shoes are from Leeds Victoria Market and her top is a vintage brand which is called Amor Lux. And for more looks, and for more looks, please join us next week. And
What's the shoes about?
Will you be backstage if I give?
Wake up, Fred.
Oh, yes, what's on in York?
What is on in York?
Well, we've got a whole new venue, arts venue.
What's that called?
The Malt House, behind the Crescent Community Centre.
I think I know the
It's
one.
a huge venue.
Space Invaders are taking it over. It's going to be an art space,
Bars,
clothes.
an artist studios, exhibition space.
It just sounds amazing.
There's also going to be York's first souk. You can get all your little trinkets.
Yeah, if you give that a Google or Facebook or whatever it is, the Mole House. We've also got some amazing events at the Crescent, one of which is on the 5th of November. It is an evening to raise money for the charity Mind. Loads of bands playing, the Vedette, Sisters and Brothers, Mike Johnson, they're all going to be playing at the Crescent and all the proceeds are going to go to Mind. Pay as you feel, so if you're skint, don't worry about it, just come on down. It'd be nice to see as many people as we can. And I will be going, so you'll see me. And Fred, will you be going? He's going.
Okay.
When the waves go still.
Earlier on in the show, we had the wonderful Jessie Lane come to talk to us a little bit about Calm. A week ago, Fred, True Story Cafe did an event called The Pie Who Loved Me. There were fire breathers, there was a DJ, there was a contortionist. Now this has already been, but I'm reporting on it because it made a lot of money for Calm. It made £255 for Calm, which is amazing. So big well done to True Story and anyone that came to that event.
Shout out to the boys from Slip who ran that event.
Yeah, big shout out to the boys from the Slip. Well done. Now, Fred, how do you feel about me and you doing a marathon?